Okay, machine is starting up and there we go. Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Wednesday, December 11th, 2019. It's 2:41 p.m. here in Arizona. Sorry for the late video today. I try to get them out as soon as the traditional market opens. But today we had some crazy technical difficulties. So, with that said, the support right now today for Bitcoin is around 7,200, but we have been dipping below that. So right now we're down 0.73% and we're coming in at 7,187 for Bitcoin. So we shall see if that 7,200 support holds out. So Ethereum is down 2.58%, coming in at $143. Litecoin up 0.2 right now at $44. So let's see what the market is doing. The traditional market today, yesterday was a red candle, but today is a green candle for the S&P 500 index. The MACD is negative though. All right, on the daily also for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, yesterday a red candle, today a green candle, and the MACD is negative. Russell 2000 index, the little guys here, yesterday a green candle, today a red candle, and the MACD is truly undecided right now. Tether in the Bitcoin last 24 hours, $1.51 billion. Tether into Ethereum, 667 million. I like to see Ethereum above 500 million, and it's coming in at 667 million, so that's not bad at all. Any day above a billion for Bitcoin is pretty good, so we're at 1.51 billion, like I said, and that's pretty nice. So not bad volume today, although well, that's as far as Tether into Bitcoin and into Ethereum. But total market cap for Bitcoin is 130 billion, which that's coming from, of course, Messari.io, and they're, like I say, they are harsh, but they are fair. Probably the most real numbers out there. Like I said, 130 billion for Bitcoin as far as the market cap. But what I do note today for sure is the real volume over the last 24 hours across the top 10 exchanges is 180 million. We got to have 300 million for at least a mediocre day. We're at 180 million. That is really, really very, very slight volume. Bitcoin dominance today at 68.39%. Altcoin total market cap, few red candles in a row on the daily, we're at 57 billion. As you can see, definitely there's a downward trend last couple days. All right, longs versus shorts, totaling Bitfinex, BitMEX, and Binance. We've got 60% longs, 39% shorts. Bitfinex, very positive at 87% longs and 12% shorts. BitMEX, very, very mixed. Actually, really, really close. It's 50% longs and 49% shorts. Binance is 31% longs and 68% shorts. Binance is definitely not the exchange for the optimists. Current sentiment over here at Blockchain Whispers is indecisive. And indecisive markets, like people, are annoying, aren't they? Looking at the Bitcoin chart on the daily. Right now, things are somewhat undecided. We are below the 200 moving average, the white line here, as we can see. We are well below it on the Super Guppy indicator. The EMAs are all red. So basically, we're in a downtrend. You can see we've been in a downward, channel for a good number of days, really since, you could say, June, middle of June. Or I should say, actually, to be more accurate, a downward channel since about 27th of June. So anyhow, if this holds out, it could possibly be seen, since we went up before we started this, there was a sharp upswing before this downward channel, it could be said that we are in a continuation pattern, but that's usually more of a wedge pattern. Although some are drawing it like this. They're saying, no, look, it's a wedge if you do that. Cool, maybe so. All I'm really sure is that we are in a downward channel. We shall see which way this goes. Looking at the MACD, we've been under the zero line for a while, and the MACD is positive, but just barely, probably heading towards negative on the daily. Let's get a closer look at that. Yeah, it's positive. We shall see. The histogram is closing. So truly on the daily chart, Bitcoin is undecided, and we are playing, as we can see here, with this 7,200 level as support, but it's just supporting. So what does that mean? Well, I shall leave that to you to figure out. But looking at the 2-hour chart, we are well below the 200 moving average. The EMAs on a Super Guppy indicator are red. That is in the show notes. You can click on that. Very, very good indicator over there at TradingView. We do have a positive MACD, but it is just barely, and the SAR indicator is negative. So the 2-hour chart to me is really, really a sweet spot to show immediate price action. I tend to go between the daily and the 2-hour to get my direction. And so right now, daily, well, it's a long time downwards channel, and on the 2-hour, we're looking pretty bearish, and of course we are messing with a support area of around 7,200 that we need to get above and start firming up that support, or, well, we shall see. There's plenty of room to dump, of course, and there's plenty of support levels under this. We'll see where we end up. I don't want to microanalyze it too much because this is really the Bitcoin daily view, and I'm not really predicting what's going to happen, just kind of showing you, hey, what is. So this is what is. I don't want to get into I don't really want to go any of a tighter time frame than 2 hours unless there's actually something to show you. And right now we are truly in an indecisive territory. So that's what's going on. Big news. There actually is some today. Crypto Lark, a great YouTube personality when it comes to crypto. Someone definitely I would suggest following. He just interviewed John McAfee, Bitcoin and the Price of Freedom with John McAfee. Linked to in the show notes. This is a amazing interview. It's a bit short, and that's good. John McAfee, love him, hate him. He's got some amazing insights. CryptoLark is an amazing interview, an amazing interviewer, an amazing character, and the right one to interview John McAfee. And I think he did one of the better interviews with John McAfee ever done. So, boom, there you go. Tune in. It's worthwhile. All right. Jonathan Regan of Blockchain Education did a roundup of the crypto market over the last week. Definitely worth checking out. You can learn a lot watching these on the weekly. These are definitely worth watching. The weekly roundups for Blockchain Education. They are an education in themselves. Tune in. It's worth watching. Crypto Love, a friend of mine actually, ran on live. Yeah, we're tight. A friend of mine. Matic Flash Crash. He gets into why that possibly happened and what does it matter and where is it going. This has value. Check it out. I mean, Matic is recovering, sort of, but that definitely, the Matic dump did affect, I think, the alt market overall, and with Bitcoin dumping. Anyway, big disaster. Watch this. He gets into the details of it. I could summarize it as probably not foul play, probably just the way things happen. All right. Also, here we go. Bitcoin viability strengthened by new cash limits in Italy. This is a good article, and I like it. And basically, it talks about how countries are trying to destroy privacy through destroying, being able to hold your currency in paper and have transactions that are private between people. So this is interesting. It really is about the war against cash. If you care, this has validity, and it also shows you the answer. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, along with privacy coins. Hey, there's a peaceful revolution going on. As you can see those little peace symbols down there, it's very, very nice because the Earth has been hit by the truth bomb comet, as you can see it coming in, of Bitcoin. The world's changing, and if you're watching this, you are on that positive, life-giving, loving side of change. So I applaud you. I'm glad you're here. As always, obstacles can't stop you. Weather can't stop you. Heartbreak can't stop you. Failure can't stop you. Only you can stop you. As a matter of fact, not even governments can stop you. You're a warrior. Keep at it. The market's hard right now. I'm glad you're here. Keep on it. Keep hammering. I'll see you again tomorrow. I have been a member of Blockchain Education for over 2 years, and it has been a huge factor in my success as a crypto trader. Click on the link in the description, and you will be attached to an amazing fat discount that will not last forever, that discount. Really, the platform is growing quite quickly, and get the discount while you can. Get that locked in. With that said, watch this infomercial, and you will learn a lot about blockchain education. Once you sign up, you can watch hours of video on the blockchain education method. You can sit back, chill, and learn a method that absolutely works. And with that said, it isn't like it's a couple of videos that are years old. No, new videos are constantly being made as the community asks for more knowledge. So new questions there. Jonathan Regan, he's in the chat constantly, along with other amazing traders. And the content, the educational content, keeps growing. So recently we had a membership update, but also we have a video on the 200 moving average. He really zoomed in on it. Like, here's some info. He helped us get even better at using the 200 moving average in different time frames, and also the dirty 30 scanner. I can't tell you about that because, well, sorry, but you got to join. But if you do implement that in TradingView, you're going to be able to zero in on coins that are about to rock, as you can see right here. Now, with that said, you can watch a video. It's linked in the show notes. It's basically become a successful trader, discover the 5 pillars to success. But basically, their education, methodology, discovery, support, and automation. One of the most important things really is support. You need to have a crew to trade with. And so once you become part of the blockchain education family, you've got a 24-hour chat and you are hanging out with people who actually really care about your success. And everybody's chatting and we're comparing charts, and there's always experts in there to really help. But it's not always an expert that can help. You're going to find yourself helping others. You're going to be an expert before you know it. So I hope you sign up. Look, these are some recent calls. These are a couple days old, so I'm not showing anybody anything that just happened. But look at that. These are gains. And if you want it, you could have been auto-entered into these, or you could have entered into them manually. Now, we also have a weekly newsletter that shows all the wins, all the gains. So basically, look at that. The last couple of weeks, we've had these are the average gains. Boom, I don't want to show you too much. This is for members only. But top 10 performers for the week. Boom. These are all calls that everybody was in, who chose to be in. Either manually entered or they were auto-entered in the hybrid system. So hey, look, blockchain education, let's make money. Let's build something great together. I hope to see you there. I'm Cowboy Craig in the chat.